In this video, we're going to be buying off MM2.Cheap to see if they're actually a legitimate company to buy MM2 items. We're also going to compare MM2.Cheap with another MM2 website called blocksboom.com to see which website is better and which website is actually the cheapest. So we've got the Heartblade knife for $5.49 on MM2.Cheap, and then on Blocksboom the Heartblade knife is $4.39, so it is slightly cheaper on Blocksboom. Got the candy cane knife for $9.99. Blocksboom it is $6.79. The icebreaker knife $7.49. $6.79. So Blocksboom is slightly cheaper. Now both websites actually do give off a 10% discount code. So for Blocksboom you can use a discount code called CRB, and MM2.Cheap you can probably use a discount code off a MM2.Cheap sponsor. But then we've got a customer service. So MM2.Cheap's got a Discord server and a contact us form. They say they'll respond within 12 hours, but realistically, we'd probably want to get responses a bit quicker, which is something that Blocksboom does really well, is they've got a 24/7 live chat support, so you can instantly get responses to any questions you may have. So far, Blocksboom, I'd say, is a much nicer website. They've got better support and they have cheaper prices. So I'm just going to go ahead and test Blocksboom, because the most important thing is actually receiving our items in the game. Otherwise, Blocksboom could just be cheap, but it could be one big scam. So we're going to go ahead and check it out now. I'm going to order the Waves knife, which is a really nice item actually, and make sure we've got our code applied. So let me just go ahead and input my details. Now you just need to input your Roblox username. Go ahead and find your account, say this is you, because it is. My account is over 13, yes. Then I'm ready to pick up the items, and then I just click this link to join the lobby, where hopefully Blocksboom is already in there waiting for me. And then we get in a trade of Blocksboom where hopefully they input the Waves knife, and once the Waves knife is in the trade, we can just go ahead and accept it. And there we go, we've just gotten one of the nicest items in the game for a really cheap price. So next up, we're going to buy off MM2.Cheap. So far Blocksboom delivered pretty quick. I'm thinking of buying the Nebula knife of MM2.Cheap, which is actually a really good price, $139. I'm using this discount code called WEFRIF10, and that gets me an extra 10% off. And now let me just fill in my details. And now I just have to input my username. I'm gonna go ahead and search for my account, that is my account, yes. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can just join a lobby straight away. So I'm gonna have to add the bot first, and then say I sent a friend request, join private server. And I'm not too sure why I actually have to add the bot to join the private server. It should just be a public link, which is a bit strange, but anyway, it works, and that's all that matters. And then please jump a few times. And we've got in the trade. And there you go, they've inputted the Nebula. So overall, it was pretty good, you know. We got the item very quick and it was cheap. So I'd say MM2.Cheap isn't cheaper on the bigger items, but it's relatively cheap on the smaller items. But Blocksboom obviously is a much nicer website, better support. But at the end of the day, both websites are legit, and it's a personal choice which website you want to use, because both websites do work. So I hope this helped you in choosing where to buy your Murder Mystery 2 items.